How you gonna cut it on while you dying, bro?
I thought I,
Oh,
I thought I would have.
thought you was done dying. That's usually not how that works.
Look, I thought I was done. Oh my god.
You gonna live through it?
Yeah, I'm good.
If y'all want to know, just listen. I don't even want y'all to be confused. Look, we come on here laughing because Mookie laughing at me right now. Just so y'all know, like actually laughing at me, not with me, at me.
I actively was.
Oh, anyway, how's my brother doing?
I'm here.
Listen, party people, let me tell y'all, right? So if I'm the rapper and he's the DJ, I haven't talked to my DJ, and I don't talk to my DJ regularly no more. So when I be asking him how he's doing on the pod, I really mean that. So we have to catch up because this is the only time he actually associates with me now.
I,
How's my brother?
I'm alive.
You see the bullshit kind of answers he gives me? Y'all should be concerned. Everyone who listens, call Mookie, text Mookie, email
Don't,
Mookie to check on his
don't,
well-being.
don't do that. Don't listen to him. Don't do it.
who
Don't do it.
who you gonna listen to? Me or Mookie,
I
y'all?
know, and that's the scary part. Because I'm like, oh, well, you're like, any one of y'all message or call me that don't regularly call me, y'all some hoes. Y'all are hoes. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh shit. Oh, that was great. Oh.
Everybody's gonna call me now. I can feel it.
No, I'm not gonna call you out. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Look. I'm gonna move on and just leave it in the air. Right. I can feel it calling in the air tonight.
All right, hold on. Let me say my bullshit, right? The reason I don't talk to my brother as much anymore is because my brother has a lot. He does a lot for a lot of people, and I will now be one more problem on his plate. That's my bullshit. I'm sticking with it. You ain't gotta like it, but I said it.
It's all good. Listen, y'all. I respect that totally, but I want y'all to know that if Mookie needs me, I will cut all y'all off. Anyway, so are we gonna talk about the white teacher that did? Oh, okay. Get it together, bro.
I'm good.
You don't sound good.
Oh, oh.
You good, bro? You gonna make it? You need to get something to drink? You look like you need a drink.
Oh my god. I tell you, I felt this shit go down and come back. Oh, I'm good. Okay.
Good
Let's get
now.
back to the
Okay.
racist teacher. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess she is racist, but I mean, she's not really racist. I'm not sure what it is. Like at the end of the day, because I don't really apply the racist term to people. I think people are like discriminatory, bigoted, uh, you know, things of this nature, like prejudice. I don't really think they're racist. I think the system that supports them and allows them to get away with the things they get away with it without suffering the same consequences as other communities who treat them in the identical way, then that's what makes it racist. But I don't think individuals are racist. I don't think they have that much power. Like I know the bitch ain't got no power over me, so like she can't affect nothing over here. I mean, I go, I go to the bank. It's another whitey telling me no. It's not her.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, when I was one of Uncle Sam's misguided children, it wasn't her. So it's my other white folks
True. True, true, true. Real
who
shit.
reminded me that I was still a nigger.
hard to forget.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so there's a viral video going around on TikTok of all places of a white teacher who's walking down the hallway going to enter school and hugging all of her students. And she curiously does the pat on the black student.
He petted her.
Yeah, she really did.
He petted her.
And like that little girl was really holding her arms out for the hug. Like she was the one
for a minute too.
Looked like right. She was all there. She was there for it. Oh, white teacher fucking petted her and kept it pushing and went on. And as the video goes on, like she gets a couple other students, and then there's this one white girl who I thought was gonna be her saving grace, who she did the pat to first, but then she still hugged her, and then the video cuts off. I don't have no frame of reference. I just know that seeing that is problematic. In my world, I don't know any other way to communicate that. It didn't make me feel good at all. I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan.
Well, whoever recorded that shit was like, whoops.
Well, no, I don't. I really think she set up a camera because the camera's so still.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's like she was recording the moment where those children were going on to another grade and she was never going to see them again. I guess she didn't just want to see the little nigger girl again. Or maybe she's going to see the little black girl next year because she failed her because she was black. I don't know. What are your thoughts on racist teachers, brother?
Shoot them all, let God sort them out.
I'm not mad at that, and I'm just going to move on. The video that I sent you, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm so torn.
You got
the one where the dude see the nigga who used to bully him and he's down bad. I don't know how I feel about it. Clearly, I found it funny as hell. But it's like one of them things where you have to be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Because I was never bullied, I don't really understand that part of it. And because I'm grown and I didn't end up like dude, I don't understand that part either. So watching the dynamic is kind of confusing because I can't put myself in either person's situation. Like even when I was down bad, at least I had a whole Tahoe to live in. No, put your earphones back on. It's cool, bro. I wasn't sitting on the steps smoking. Like
you know what? Every time I remove,
I know, bro. It's all good. Listen. I was good. That was a pretty expensive fucking shelter. I mean, I was still clean. Like hit the areas and boom, boom, boom.
Every time I've gone through life and I have just done my best to forget that shit ever happened, and then it's just like, hey man, remember that? I'm like,
no, I didn't ask you if you remember. I was just saying, like at the end of the day, I can't put myself in that situation. Like I've never been that bad. I've never actually been that dude was bad off. Like, could you imagine like seeing someone who you grew up with and you once upon a time was on top and they see you like that? Like, I'm not gonna let myself. How many people are going to get robbed at the ATM machine? If I'm not ever going to be that bad off. It's not happening.
I have seen that shit before.
Right. Like I've seen somebody I grew up with who was like, we was peers and he was, he fell off and you know what I'm saying? He was like, I even offered like, yo, let's go get some lunch or something. Like, bro, like, he's like, nah, man, like I can't take no charity from you. Like I'm down bad. I don't even want you to see me like this, cuz. I was like, bro, but he was like, yeah, no, you don't understand. I really don't want you to see me like this. Like, I felt bad. Like, I I wanted to continue the dialogue and ask him how it happened, but I kind of know how it happened because I know the pitfalls, and I remember that I vowed I'm not gonna fall that I don't give a fuck what's going on in my world. I bet you I won't do that. I bet.
It's crazy too because you think about it, just like you said, you when you're navigating life, like we've all seen the road,
pitfalls.
It's like the fork.
The generation before us, I excuse them for the pitfalls because they didn't see it coming. But we grew up selling that shit to everybody, and I was like, "There ain't no motherfucking way. I'm never touching that shit." Man, look, you got me fucked up. I seen niggas who used to have the Rivy with the fucking fifth back tire on the trunk with the fucking gold 72 count Kragers and the fucking the Vogues, like with the white rag, fall all the way off because of that. I was like, I ain't touching that shit. You crazy as hell. But I don't want to be that. I don't want to get. I don't want to touch nothing that do that.
Wild.
I don't want to touch nothing. What do you mean? You alcohol did that to some people? Oh, I'm not gonna be drinking that heavily no more. Y'all,
like real shit.
You gotta tell me shit.
It changes how you look at shit. Like you be like, is that what that does? Okay.
Like, oh, you telling me that you used to get drunk and then you wasn't getting drunk no more, and then you start doing a little bump of some boy, and then after that, then you realize you had to fucking mainline that. Oh yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't want to touch none of that shit. I'm off that, homie. Lesson learned. Nigga, I thought when I was growing up looking at you, I thought you was a millionaire, nigga. Now you out here copping for me, nigga. Nah, I'm good. I don't. It's a message received, sir. No, why you rocking back and forth like Miss Sophia? Oh, Miss Celie. No. Oh. I said in that dead jail, damn near done walked.
Bro. It's crazy, man. It's
yeah,
wild.
I couldn't do it.
Wow.
I couldn't do it. I was scared, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, nah, bro.
Couldn't be me. Could not. I tell you, I seen.
And I ain't never look. I ain't never saying I ain't been high off of certain things. What I'm saying is there were certain things I was just like, hell no. Yeah, you gonna do this? Nope. Hell no.
Nah, I am.
Hell no, I'm not doing that. What's in that? Like y'all niggas is crazy.
What you put?
What the fuck is that?
What is this? Like, no, I'm
good. Fucking show up with a pre-rolled blunt. Y'all gonna get high? Nah, I'm good. I'm about to drink this 40 and keep it pushing.
Right? I gotta watch. See, I gotta watch you. Hey man, look what I got. Where the fuck you get?
I gotta work in the morning. You ain't got no job. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I gotta look for one.
I gotta get up early. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. Let's not say we did. How about that shit?
Telling you, shit's crazy.
Why you being a square, nigga? Like a box. Don't play with me.
Bro, take me up there, bitch, because I'm out. I'm done with this shit.
Right? Go ahead, put my black ass in the mail because I'm not doing that.
It's crazy though, man. I was like, Jesus. Because when I seen the video, it actually took me there, and I was like, damn.
Is it like the nuances of it? That's the part that I don't fully get because I'm like, listen, like the only thing that really has ever transpired that could be like negative, it's like a bitch being like, I would never fuck him, or I'm not gonna give him no pussy, or some shit like that. But after I heard that she said it, she got fucked. Like I was like I'm dedicated to the process now. What are you like? You didn't try to walk up on my girl and tell my girl you would never give me no pussy, and now I'm like, I would never let him do me like that. I would never give him no pussy. I don't know why y'all fuck with him. He got hoes. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's play, bitch.
Now you naked,
and now you a victim.
Right.
Now you have joined the congregation, bitch.
And boom, you're naked.
We are not. I'm turning around. Listen, preaching to the choir, ho. You crazy as hell finna fucking try to put smut on my name. There ain't no smut on my name, bitch. This is how you getting fucked. Because ain't no smut on my name.
That shit's crazy.
And I'm about to put in some work. Like you finna know. Like that's I don't like I couldn't imagine like being like because dude was he was feeling himself. Like, look at you now. You used to bully me. Remember when you was up and I was down bad, and I was like, yo, why, nigga?
That's
I
what
don't
fucked
even
me
know
up.
what that feels like. There ain't no nigga who I want to do that to. That's crazy. And
it
then
was
that's like there was niggas that had more, but I wasn't fucked up
like I
he
want
wasn't
to
nobody
know
bullying me.
what he did, like real shit. Like, can you imagine being
Fuck his
bullied?
mom.
Like,
What the
what
fuck?
did you do to this motherfucker felt the need
To see you,
videotape you and put you like
you got on the same clothes you had on last month, nigga. Like there's clearly he got on the same clothes he had on last month. If I see a nigga that I used to know who got on the same clothes he had on last month, I want to know if he want the clothes I got on.
Bruh.
So you can like I feel like you only got one set. I'm gonna give you this. I'm drive home in my motherfucking basketball short, so you could at least have two sets, nigga. Because you doing bad. I got clothes I don't even fucking wear.
It's wild, bro. I like
right. I got clothes and shoes like bitches out here.
Whatever that man did to him, it had to have been next level because you went out of your way, bro.
Got the camera out.
You had to have known where he was. That means you seen him. You didn't just pull up on him. You knew where he was. You watched him a couple of times. It's like, is that him? That is that nigga. Let me pull my camera out. Hey, you remember? And the dude was like, he didn't know what. Look, he was just
shaking his head. Like, damn, I fell so far.
Shit was crazy. That shit was wild. Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah,
I don't know. Crazy though. Crazy. It's the world we live in now.
Right. Look, I don't precisely know how I feel about the bus driver who kicked the kids off the bus and called them broke motherfuckers because they didn't have no gas money. I didn't understand what was happening. I don't even know how you get to that point of the conversation. But okay, listen, everybody, first and foremost, because I know I need to just stop talking about it. A bus driver called a bunch of kids some broke motherfuckers and then stranded them because they didn't have gas money. None of that makes sense to me, but it happened. Are you telling me the school system don't have enough money to put gas in the buses? Why are the kids being even asked for gas money? Why do you need gas? What the fuck happened?
It was just a whole bunch of shit wrong with that.
How do you even get to that story? There's so many other stories that's supposed to happen before the bus driver strands the kids being broke motherfuckers because they don't have gas money.
Ain't none of you little niggas got no. None of y'all got no money. Y'all doing riding the bus with no money. Wait, what? What? Oh my god, yo, that's crazy. Public transportation to and from. Like, what was you do? What was you doing with the bus? Was you taking it for joyrides? And I'm sorry. This is one of them things where we need to show the video so they can actually see like this shit be sounding made up, but it's real.
Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I'm just gonna briefly glance over the topic of the college student who received a 0 because she wrote the term biological woman on a term paper. Y'all fucking up. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Yeah, there's.
It is what it is at this point. I don't care anymore. I think that's why I feel the way I be feeling sometimes too, because I be thinking about myself. You like, you know what? Maybe it's time.
How about the transgender that let the DoorDash person in the crib sucked his dick on OnlyFans? Didn't never say she was transgender, but posted the shit to her OnlyFans. No, no, you can't cut it off. That happened.
Oh, I can. Look, I don't.
So we're not gonna talk about that.
I'll tell you what I can't do.
It's a real story, bro.
It's
Like it
not a
happened.
real story. Just because it's new, just because somebody reported it, don't make it a real story. That's
No, the transgender motherfucker shot an OnlyFans. Like she literally, you mad? She's like, you come to my door or something looking all good. You gonna fuck around and get your dick sucked? And he was like, well, what's up? And she was like, well, what's up? And then she was like, yeah, you mind if I record it? He was like, nah. But he didn't know she was trans. So she shot OnlyFans content, sucking the nigga's dick on OnlyFans. Right.
Listen, y'all. Listen. I need y'all to get my brother out of the house for real.
You're not talking into the mic. They can't hear you, bro. It's all good. We're moving past that story.
What are you
We're moving past that story. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
We're past that story now. It's all good.
God. How do you even find?
My timeline is fucking crazy, bro.
Oh, who are you telling?
Listen, y'all. I'm for real. Don't be fooled by the recent rash of public shootings and murders, and start talking about banning my guns. Man, y'all smoking crack. Like y'all doing too much. Some of the shit, I'd be like, because I'm not trying to negate or minimize the loss of life that has been occurring, right? I'm really not. But I am saying that I feel like the United States government has a vested interest in banning firearms. So some of these things are staged or planned or explained a little bit more viciously than they actually occurred. Sort of like um, the Prince and Meghan Markle's running with the paparazzi with the high speed car chase through New York City that didn't actually happen. Like one of them type deals. Like listen, man, y'all having a bull pulled over your eyes. That's all I want y'all to know. Look, I've been seeing some of the gunfights though. Shit been crazy, motherfuckers. Like Florida, you see the shit happening in Florida? I'm gonna go ahead and need y'all just get that fucking machine from the core and go ahead and cut Florida off and let it go out into the ocean.
Thank you.
Them motherfuckers is dangerous.
I keep telling y'all, motherfucker, man, Florida.
Kev, before they do it, we'll come get you, but that shit got to go.
I don't know. Look,
he might be one of them now.
He may have been down there too long now. I don't know. He may have transitioned. I'm just saying, look, Florida, California, New York.
And Texas. Because all of them states is crazy.
I don't know about, man, look. You know what? Fuck it. I gotta
Texas back to the Mexicans.
No, I gotta own that. Because you know what? I seen some shit. I seen a story in Texas and I forgot what it was, but I was like, God, Texas is becoming Florida in this motherfucker.
I think Texas should be given back to the Mexicans it was stolen from.
Shit, they slept there, man.
Stop.
I didn't say that. I stopped. I didn't say nothing. Anyway, yeah, Texas, Florida, New York, California, just.
Well, you want to get rid of New York just because we don't really fuck with New Yorkers.
I really don't like them motherfuckers, like, at all.
I don't have a personal problem with y'all. It's y'all ego and y'all attitude, and y'all think that y'all are the brightest center in the universe, and y'all the fuck are not. If I told y'all the history of y'all city, y'all would be ashamed.
It's the shorts and the Timbs for me, man. It is just the shorts and the Timbs.
You're not supposed to wear shorts and Timbs? How else are you supposed to cut the grass? I'm sorry. My bad.
I almost had a stroke. I felt it. I felt the stroke coming on. I felt it happening.
My bad.
Fucking New Yorkers. I'm from the Bronx. Are you? Are you really?
That means what?
That means
Look, I like talking to some New
Disrespect.
York niggas because I like reminding them that like why they want to be the bright center of the universe and they want to act like that the world revolves around them and they're trendsetters. That y'all started gangbanging late. The only thing y'all really created was fucking rap music. I mean, because like their claim to fame at this point is the gang. They're trying to be like tough gang member type shit.
And it's like all of them.
Like, bro, do you understand? Like, y'all niggas is late. Like, y'all niggas is mad late. And I'm gonna remind y'all that there was a time when y'all used to come to other cities and we used to dog walk you.
Honk you motherfucker. Beat your asses. And then you run back up north. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, take your ass back up there.
Hey, you come down to Job Corps and you want to talk shit. Y'all niggas is so slow. Blah 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 blah. Nigga, we fast enough to beat your ass, nigga.
And then that was the arrogance of too. You are the only motherfucker here talking shit to like. Do you not
talking shit to a whole city that
like,
you in?
Like it boggles my fucking mind. Like how you come down here and talk shit. Like we won't mud stomp the shit out of you. You just want to say you told me, yeah, man, I'm New York. I did 5 of these. Like that dude that got his ass beat at the gas station. I will never forget that video. That shit will live in infamy in my mind.
Not from New York. And
he was like, I'm out here by myself. These motherfuckers, whoop. One dude mollywhopped your ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Being New York don't make you a superhero, bitch.
Listen, New York niggas, there's tough niggas everywhere. Just want to remind y'all that.
Anyway, that's enough.
Most of the tough niggas that was in New York, I want y'all to know that they weren't born particularly in New York. Just a reminder that your parents moved there for opportunity.
I just hate.
Anyway, I'm gonna let it go. Did we see Dr. Umar go off about Spider-Man? Okay, first, let me say he went off about Spider-Man and the Little Mermaid. Right? Yeah. It wasn't just about Spider-Man. I can't really judge him for going off on the Little Mermaid.
I gave him the Little Mermaid.
Window about the Little Mermaid. Like at the end of the day, it sounded like he heard me talk about the Little Mermaid, and then he just decided he wanted to make it sound a little bit more smart. I was like, okay, cool. You don't want to use all the profanity like I use. Fuck you. You ain't shit, nigga. Like you still from Philly.
I was cool. Like when he was talking about the Little Mermaid, I understood. I was like, cool. But then you went. I understood but god damn it, man.
I get right. Listen, I understand exactly what he's saying. In fact, I agree. I have my issues, but that character has already been in existence. That's not us asking for representation and then being whitewashed. Like that's not what happened. Like Miles Morales exists in that world. This is already set in stone. It is what it is.
He's
like
dated. Like he's fucking
you clearly don't follow Marvel in any way, shape, or form. But this shit was hilarious.
It was funny. It was funny.
Oh my god, he was going in. I was like, no, I can see what you're saying, and you know, you built the school, so hopefully the people you produce from that school will create some motherfucking black characters that motherfucking movies and shit can be made. Because he's right. Like at the end of the day, we don't always need to see that.
Yeah,
we don't need to be forced that. Like I don't need to see it in every fucking commercial. I don't need to see it in every movie. I don't.
It is everywhere. Like when he said it.
Oh yeah, they're pushing that line.
Like it can't. Like when he said, I was listening. I was like, he's not fucking wrong because they definitely be like.
Yeah, I just don't want him to talk about Miles Morales like that.
Yeah.
That was my issue. My issue is I didn't have an issue with what he said. I had an issue with the fact he's talking about Miles Morales.
I'm like, because I mean, like it was hard. It was definitely difficult. I was like, it's like I wanted to argue, but I was like, I mean, it's not wrong. I was like, well, fuck it. God damn it, Dr. Umar, always fucking out here.
Oh, whoever thought it was funny to put them eyelashes on that little baby and put her on the internet, You going to hell. You have a confused look on your face. And I don't want you to have a confused look
No,
on
no,
your
no, no,
face.
no, 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 no. I'm good. I'm not
I want
confused.
you to agree. Too late.
God damn it.
Way too late. I was already on that.
That's my fault. I be. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, but you know what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I really be trying not to, but motherfuckers, they 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 want me to say it so they can come back 10 years later and say I said it, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
They can try to do that shit with anything I ever said. I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna own it, and I'm gonna say something so much worse in the moment.
Bruh,
You had to have a moment. I know it took you a moment. I just
I
that was a reaction part. That had nothing to do with nothing except for the reaction.
I felt that in my soul that that was right. I was like, "Yep." I was like, "Oh, never mind." I was like, "Wait, my bad." Uh,
Like, what the fuck have this little girl seen?
oh my god, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, because I didn't see like I saw nothing. I didn't see
Yep.
nothing else. I didn't.
No. I'm with you.
It was only after I looked at it harder, I was like, "Oh shit!" There. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought she was imitating. I was like, "Somebody need to go get that baby now. Somebody need to go get that baby." Uh,
Yeah. I'm really not finna sit here and talk about the Florida boardwalk thing,
the what now? Sorry.
the shooting in
Oh,
Florida.
okay.
I'm not finna go there. That's not where my man wants to go. I want to have a good time. I want to have fun.
Oh,
Oh, did I send you the video? The TikTok it comes on. It said my girl's gone, and they got all the bitches dressed like little smut bucket coming down the steps. In all black, crying, veils, fans, look like they about to go to a funeral, and then they homegirl come down the steps, and her nigga asked her to marry him.
gonna go ahead and say
I mean,
yes.
I probably didn't.
I'm gonna say
I told you
yes.
I don't be bombarding you with shit.
I'm gonna say yes because I don't want to see it.
You be feeling like it, but I don't be bombarding you. I'll be sending you some of the relevant things that we're going to discuss on this platform.
Are you anti-slavery?
Just so y'all know, I've clearly said Lukey things, and he is reacting to them right now. No comment. Nothing to say. You're not saying nothing.
I
It's audio too.
I hear it. I'm I'm out. I'm out. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Now you see why you got to go to that state. Got to go.
The bruh. Bruh. All he
That they
needed
got.
was a bulletproof truck.
Who's to say that motherfucker wasn't?
That's true too. Probably was. Oh my god. White people got way too many liberties out here. I'm going I'm going to Wisconsin.
Did you see the court story about the chick, her brothers to shoot up her baby daddy spot because he cheated on her, and then like he she told the story that he put his hands on her, all this other shit, but I guess she forgot there was a ring camera. And they in court going, we're not okay. I get it. I can respect it, bro. I can. I can respect it. There's certain conversations that just don't need to be had sometimes. I get it.
That's definitely one of them because I just oh
Oh, I found out that white people use like particular code words that are completely unrelated to us being niggers, like jogger.
wait, what?
Yeah. Like instead of calling us niggers on their profiles and shit, they'll say jogger in reference to the dude who got killed who was running. Make you want to comb through some of the white folks you know's fucking profiles.
Hmm. You know what I didn't know? I didn't I seen this shit on TikTok. Uh this white dude, right? Yeah, he's married to a black woman and he was posting shit about, he put his kid on TikTok and shit, and motherfuckers are hateful. But he was called but what was it? Mud sharking? Shark mud
Mud
sharking?
sharking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I was like, because I've heard it before. I've heard people say it, and I'm just like, hmm. I'm like, I just thought it was some weird ass, how white people be sticking their hand in the mud and be catfishing and shit, let the face. I thought it was some weird ass shit like that. I didn't know it was a racial slur. I was like, oh, I need to go back and whoop everybody's ass. There are so many white, you know what? Real shit. For real. It's gonna sound for white people, you are fucking creative when it comes to naming us. Like, Jesus Christ. Who came up with it? How is mud sharking a thing? Like, how does that work? How do you get that? Like, oh, that motherfucker mud sharking. What?
It's
What?
the mud part.
Is that what it is? Because I was thinking the great white shark. I was like, because I'm
But
like,
right, listen, great white mud shark.
oh,
Yeah, it's the
it makes sense now. Okay.
yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. White people, man. Mm-mm-mm. I gotta stay on my P's and Q's with you motherfuckers. Like, I gotta start looking at words like, what do you say? Wait, let me look this shit up. What is this fucking what is the fuck did you
Let
say?
me hit Urban Dictionary so I can find out what this white motherfucker just called me.
Right? Like, what did you just say, bitch? But for real, I did not like the dude was explaining it, and I was like, what? Mud sharking. Mm.
Did you see the little grade student that was asked by his principal if his braids represented being a gangster? You can't make this shit up.
Bruh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do no more. I just I don't know. I'm just gonna start punching people in the face.
Why are you gonna start punching people in the face?
I don't know, man. You know what? Fucking violence begins violence. I'm just here. Even if I don't know what they mean, I'm gonna take it as disrespect, and I'm just gonna punch them in the face.
Better call me some shit that I know.
Right, man. Porch cricket. That was another one. That shit was wild. No, it was moon cricket. Moon cricket. That's what it was. Moon cricket. That shit was crazy. I'm like, do they just be making shit up and this is like, and it sticks? Look at that moon cricket. How am I a moon cricket? What? How do you? I'm sorry. I just be flabbergasted by the fucking racial slurs that white people just come up with. It's crazy.
Not really. Kind of expected.
I guess, man. I'm like, some of them I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. I get it. Moon cricket? No. Mud sharking? No. No. Not even a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Eh,
What else we got, bro?
um, two, a 14 and a 12-year-old killed their mother for taking their cell phone.
I thought it was bullshit. Remember taking these kids' phones, man?
They
You
killed
ain't
their
nobody.
mom. They killed their mama, man. You think? I want y'all to really think about this. And this is for you educators and all you. Look, these motherfuckers killing their parents. You think they give a fuck about you? Just throwing it out there, just for I'm just saying, their mother, man, and it wasn't even a day. It wasn't even a day since she took their phone.
You fucking around. I heard that BBL must mean booty and baby legs.
Mm, mm, mm. Booty and baby legs. That's that motherfucker with the BBLs. Some of the BBLs be looking fucking. Oh, I'm about to be looking fucking crazy. Do you hear me?
Hey, it is what it is. Get your BBL, girl. Do your thing. Get your shine on.
All I know is I ain't
Fix
paying
the
for that.
outside of your car. Fuck your internal health.
It was the throat clear for me. It was the throat clear.
Yay, okay.
Oh, fuck your internal health. Don't worry about that. Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. I'll tell you, man. I watched one of them surgeries, man.
It's not. It doesn't look okay.
Them motherfuckers are not gentle when they're. It makes my skin hurt me, and I ain't even went through it. Them motherfuckers like, oh my god, oh, it is not that serious. It is not that serious.
Do what you gotta do to look good. I ain't here to look. I ain't here to do your thing. Do your thing.
Take it as judgment if you want to. It's not judgment. I'm just saying I could never be me.
Oh, shout out to the Little Mermaid for breaking Memorial Day box office records. I'm not gonna support it, but shout out.
That did come out this weekend, didn't it?
All I'm
Or
saying is
last
shout out.
weekend.
Send them my obligatory shout out. Nothing else. I have nothing else to offer on it.
Shit's crazy. Little Mermaid. A whole new world. No, that's the wrong movie. Which one was that one? Oh, that's Aladdin. Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, bro, you are hilarious.
My bad. I can't remember.
That was great. I needed that
My bad.
because you confidently jumped.
I did too, and I swear I thought I was right. I was like, wait, that is definitely not her song. That's not her song at all. That was definitely not her song. Mm. I will say that fucking fish, that live action fish and crab, that shit leaves much to be desired.
Everything about all of that shit leaves much to be desired.
I don't know if these motherfuckers is just greedy. They just want money. Like some shit.
You know what? I'm backing off my square, right? Let me tell you. We look at the shit and we're like, y'all are remaking the classics that we love, and that will always remain to be true. However, we also forget that it's been over 30 years. Two plus whole new generations have been born. Making the kids' movies into something they want to see is kind of what they are doing right now. I'm never going to agree. And once again, they're not making the movie for me. They're not making it to appease me. They're not remaking anything to say, hey, you love this in the past, love it now. That's not what they're doing. They're remaking it and introducing it to an entirely new demographic.
You're right.
Because these kids don't want to see that old animation. They don't give a fuck about that. These motherfuckers grew up watching the Transformers.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they're watching the Transformers and the Matrix and Underworld. They don't give a. I don't want to see no motherfucking cartoon.
What is this grainy shit on this TV? This shit. VHS. What the fuck is this shit?
Betamax, huh?
Man, I was at work and we was cleaning out the fucking thing. And then they had an old floppy disk, right? They was like, "What's that? Is that the
3.5?
What's up?
Like a 3.5?
Yeah.
What?
It was just some random shit we had in there. We don't even use the motherfucker, but it was just in there. We was cleaning out the shit. It was like, what's the save icon doing here? I just left. I didn't even know. I didn't even know how to answer that. I was just like, nigga,
oh shit! That is epic,
bruh. Dude literally said, "Ain't that the save icon?"
That I'm not even mad at that. That's epic.
Fuck you say? Fuck you say to me? I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. That shit was wild. That shit blew my mind. I didn't even want to be in there no more. I said, throw that shit away. Let's go. We get the fuck out of here. The save icon. I can never look at that shit. And I stared at that shit for a long ass time too. I was like, ain't that a bitch? Anyway, that fucked with me.
Well, let's take a moment to address some real life shit. Just a brief moment. We don't have as long as you probably think we do. Have you ever been in a dialogue with someone and they proclaim or declare something that you are adamantly opposed to? So you present an alternative solution. And instead of attempting to come to a compromise, they decide they want to begin to insult you. And you accept it. You accept all of the insults, you let them get their shit off, and then you pivot in the conversation and you explain to them when you say you want to communicate, communication is a two-way process. If you say something and I disagree, and then I say something and you disagree, we are duty bound to come to a compromise in which neither party is actually satisfied, but there is a viable solution. Not when I say something, you think it's my way or the highway, and then you decide you want to attack me personally. Because now I don't give a fuck what you said. And if it was really my way or the highway, you do understand you wouldn't even be on this road. Have you ever had one of those type of dialogues? Because I mean, I want people to understand. First and foremost, if you tell me I think it's my way or the highway, I want you to understand that if it was my way, you would have said shit. You would have just not existed. The moment you disagree, you would poof and disappear like Puff the Magic Dragon. So it's not my way or the highway. That's not true. Because we wouldn't be having a fucking dialogue if it was my way or the highway. This heralds back to me trying to help y'all understand that when y'all do some fuck shit and then we're having a dialogue about it, the dialogue is not what I should do. The dialogue is the halfway point. I have met you halfway because I did not immediately respond to your fuckery. If I immediately respond to your fuckery without ever saying anything, that would be what I want to do. If we're having a dialogue, we are at the halfway point. If I'm attempting to correct you, we are at the halfway point. If I give a fuck enough to correct you, we are at the halfway point. I'm just curious, bro. Have you ever gone through one of those type of those, like when someone decides like you say some shit that's clearly, I don't want to say smarter or more intelligent than what they said, because that's when you start getting accused of being a smartass, or you treating them like a child or trying to belittle them or some shit. No, that's not really what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to explain to you, people communicate. Like, that's part of the process. No. Everybody just gets on your nerves to begin with.
that's one. Like that, I learned a lot from you, and I've come to understand. Like, I'll tell you something one time.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm talking about multiple times. I'm saying that an issue arises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once said issue arises,
okay, gotcha.
You bring me the issue. You're displeased or unhappy with a particular result. You bring me the issue, but all you're doing is telling me the issue. You're not actively suggesting any solutions. So when I suggest a solution, you disagree with my solution. So instead of suggesting a solution of your own, you want to talk about personality and character traits.
Oh, fuck no. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. No. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like if somebody says, okay, well, let's say this. Me and you go into business together, right? You have a particular idea of how the business should go. I have a particular how the business should go, but we don't really discuss either of those. We just know we run a successful business. And you are okay with pocketing your money, right? You're like, cool, we have enough money. Like, this is the overhead. This is what we need to maintain. And I'm like, cool, bet. I want the business to grow. So every cent that I can spare, I put back into the business. You know what I'm saying? Like the overhead is the overhead. That's the operating cost. Like, we're cool. But the profits, you're like, cool, this is my living shit. And for my profits, I'm like, well, I'm putting it back in the business because I want the business to grow because I want to get more money.
Right.
And then when it's time to renegotiate the contract and the business has grown, I'm telling you, well, I'm the reason the business grew. And you're like, yeah, but I'm like, well, there's no but. When it's time to renegotiate the contract, at this point, you are a partner still. Never going to take your partnership away, but I feel like I should have more say in the business. Like I've invested all of my, and it was my choice, but absolutely, like there could be an argument made because it was my choice to invest my money back into the business. But now we have 4 stores instead of 1. And you think we're still supposed to split everything 50-50?
No, that's weird.
That's weird. Like yeah, no. Negative, because you focused on this one building and then I focused on all 4 buildings. I will walk away from that one building and keep these 3 businesses afloat. And I'm cool with it. That is a solution to the problem. But instead of, like, if I suggest that as a solution, instead of you countering with, well, let me buy into the other 3 buildings since they're up and running, you counter with, see, you always think you know better. And why you treat me like a fucking kid? And why do you think I'm stupid? Why do you talk to me like I'm stupid?
Because you are. Sorry.
That's beside the point.
I'm sorry.
And I don't resort to that. You know that. You've heard me have these type of dialogues. So I don't even resort to that.
Yeah.
Right. But instead of suggesting buying into the other 3 sites we have up, I suggest you keep this one and I keep the 3 that I built, and I'll do your thing. Like if you want to grow it more, so be it. If you want to shut it down, if you want to sell it, you want to do whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want to do because I'm going to take my name off of it. But these 3 over here, while that was the business we originally established, these 3 over here, I'm offering you to buy into. When you wondering why I'm moving the way I'm moving, because I suffered for 2-3 years or whatever, and the shit didn't grew. And, you know, you got your E-Class and, you know, your G-Wagon and you doing your thug thizzle and you got your $350,000 crib and I was chilling. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna just keep putting this back into the business. And then when you realize that for 2 or 3 years then passed and, you know, my money is looking different than yours now, you wondering what's going on. Was like, well, no, like I went and got the storefront by myself. I staffed the business by myself.
That shit's wild.
And I didn't stop any, like the things that we were doing together with the business we started is still running smooth and great. You still make the same amount of money. But now you look over and you see that I'm in a different position. I have 4 successful businesses. I'm telling you, I'm willing to walk away from the one we built and give it to you because you did put in blood, sweat, and tears, hard work, you know, income, the whole shebang. I'm willing to walk away. I'm not even saying you have to buy me out. I'm saying I'm walking away. It's all your business now. We just need to do the paperwork. But these 3, you have to buy into. And if you're not suggesting buying into them, just suggesting, well, you take the business that you had and I'll take the 3 that I built.
And then be done.
Right. And we keep it fucking moving. Why do you not offer a suggestion of what you know, you could always counter with, I see what you're saying. I'll buy into it, but I only want to buy into 25% of each. Because that will boost your income.
Bro, that shit. Never mind. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, say what you're gonna say.
I don't know.
We're having a dialogue.
It's wild,
it's semi hypothetical because I'm talking about me and you, and we haven't done that. Like we're not gonna have that problem because we already know. Like, nah, we good. Like we eating together. Y'all motherfuckers eat with us or starve. That we have our own motto.
Yeah,
we're just talking for the listeners.
It's weird. It's weird that they were eating, and I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it because I can't wrap my head around the fucking the actual concept of it, because it's just that's just never gonna happen. It's just
you think you know better, and well, if we can't be amicable and we can't get along no more, even though we have this successful business, I'm willing to walk away from what we built together because I have these here. I have zero problem with that. Do your thing, like do it. And I'm gonna support. I'm gonna still be clapping from the rafters, watching you, cheering you on. But I'm gonna walk away from the business.
That shit's wild to me. It's wild. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but it don't make sense at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
well, it doesn't make sense because you're logical. Like you're thinking logic.
Yeah, like it.
But remember, nothing I said was logical because I said instead of suggesting
you just can't,
an alternative to my solution, like all you have to do is suggest another solution. Like here's my solution. Like you presented me with this issue, even though the issue was completely fabricated. Like you're now mad. We started a business together. We were equals. So the overhead operating cost was 50% of whatever we were making. And then we split the other 50, 25 and 25. I poured my 25% back into the business. You put your 25% in the bank and in your pocket. You spent your 25%. In the process of that, because I have now made the business grow, like advertising, staffing, blah, 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 I put up another storefront. But I didn't do that with your help. That's just our business. Like I was 50% owner of the business. So I went and opened another storefront. That storefront started blowing up. I opened another fucking storefront. That started blowing up. I opened another fucking storefront. And now we now employ 4 times as many people. We have 4 buildings. I'm prepared to walk away from our original building and our original investment because you didn't invest in the other 3. I understand you like, well, I don't see how you making all of this money and like I still got the same G-Wagon I bought when we got our first million. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's cool. I think I got 50 million now. So what's your point?
Right.
Like you was in a rush to get the G-Wagon so you could look good for everybody, and I was not. I was still driving what the fuck I was driving, and I'm good. And now you mad because you were out here making $1,000 car payments and shit. Like you was making $1,000 car payments, and I was investing thousands of dollars into the business.
It's crazy, man.
And you was looking good. Like I was getting off the bus, showing up, doing my part at work, and you was getting out your G-Wagon. You was loving life when that was the case.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna hurt your pockets when you got to pay that $1,000 car note.
No. And full coverage insurance. Because you got a car note.
Made my stomach hurt just then. My damn stomach hurt.
So you mad at me? I pulled up. I'm like, oh no, I own this motorcycle. Why you always riding that motorcycle in the rain? Yeah, because I own this bitch.
This is mine.
Like this motherfucker's mine.
Hey, no note on this motherfucker.
Right. Like I'm good. Like every year you out here leasing cars, looking good and doing your thing. And I'm like, cool, I'm happy for you. Like I'm happy we were able to live better than we grew up. Like that's great. However, my focus is still my focus, and your focus is now flossing. So you give a fuck about that shit. I give a fuck about some other shit. The shit I give a fuck about has netted me a little bit more money on the back end.
Right. I ain't go out and buy no fucking expensive ass car. I don't know.
Just in case anyone is confused, we are having a relationship metaphor. Just I don't want anyone to be confused. We're not talking about actual business. If me and my brother go into business, we putting other motherfuckers out of business and we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
We not having those type of those
those type of issues
Yeah.
are not gonna exist.
That's why he's I'm fathoming the business aspect, but he understands that what I'm asking is a relationship metaphor. Like you present me with it, right? You present me with an issue. I give you a solution, and instead of you giving a counter solution where we can come to a compromise, you decide to insult my character or my personality.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, finally, this is what you've done to insult my character and my personality, and suffering I don't even want a fucking apology. Instead of offering acknowledgement that you have done this, you I'm not even saying you gaslighting because you're not. I really don't care what you say
at all.
I'm informing you this is what you've done. This is why I deal with you the way that I deal with you, and I will never deal with you any other way because you've only proven to be this, which is why my offer is to eliminate our mutual business.
It's just so much.
That's the reason my offer is my offer. Like I don't want to be insulted. I'm tired of being insulted. I'm tired of passive aggressive fucking slights. I'm tired of what I feel is disrespect. I'm tired of all of that. And I don't deal with you in that way. Clearly, I don't deal with you in that way. You're just so used to me being quiet about it and taking whatever you offer. That's why the business was a success. But when I bring it to your attention after you've insulted me for the last fucking time, I have a viable solution. We will just not do business together.
And it's simple. It's just that simple. Easy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Look, barely an inconvenience. Super easy. Barely a fucking inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, y'all be having it fucked up. Hey, sometimes it's just easier to liquidate and fucking like here.
Notice I did not say liquidate. I'm walking away.
I'm taking what I got. You keep what you get.
No, you're keeping what we built. The whole thing.
You're giving them the whole thing. Everything.
Listen to what I said. Right. Think about what I said. We built a business, and then from that business, 3 more businesses branched off. I'm gonna walk away from the business we built. It's still yours. Here, take all of mine from this business and you run it how you see fit, since you have an issue with what I've done. And I'm going to run the 3 over here that I built alone because you didn't help build them. I could be the asshole and say you have to buy me out or I'm shutting this bitch down. That wasn't even an option, right? Listen,
not even close.
The suggestion I presented was I'm simply going to walk away. And instead of saying, like, in that moment when I say I'm going to walk away, you decide it's always your way or the highway, and this is just who you are as a person. But what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I didn't insult your personality. I didn't insult your character. I said that we seem to connect peacefully in an amicable way. So I'm going to walk the fuck away from the business arrangement. Once I walk away from the business arrangement, I'll mind my business, you mind your business, and maybe we can still be cool. And if we just grow apart and you go do whatever the fuck it is you're doing, I'm happy for you.
Exactly.
I don't plan on tearing down the business and leaving you with a business that is in shambles that you have to rebuild. I'm saying the business is successful. Here, take it. And I'm going to walk away from it and deal with the 3 that I built. But instead of offering to buy into, because clearly I'm showing you that I'm successful. I'm the success here. We started something. You were so busy doing what you were doing. I built some other shit. Yeah. Instead of buying into the other shit that I fucking built, you're like, well, why I gotta be? What do you mean? Why I gotta be? You think I'm supposed to just give you some shit? I'm supposed to sacrifice what I built for your benefit because you want to floss? You showed me who you are already. I don't want to I maintain the business we built together because I'm a stand-up motherfucker. Not because I feel obligated. Like, I don't like that's weird. Like, no, I'm just a stand-up motherfucker and I'm staying here. And if you want me to stay here, I would have, but because there's so many problems, I don't feel comfortable staying here. So my solution is walking away with nothing from that business because it's only 50% of the business.
Exactly. It's genius.
Like technically, right? Like for all intents and purposes, you owe me 50% of the business. I'm saying that I'm just gonna walk away and run my 3 that I built without your fucking help while you was running around flossing in your G-Wagon. And now you want to insult my character. When I tell you that you didn't do anything but insult my character, and you start, well, this is your way or the highway, and you don't never want to communicate. Well, listen, okay, pause. The way you communicate is you present an issue, I present a solution. You dislike the solution, you present another solution, and we come to a compromise. A compromise means neither person gets exactly what they want, but both parties are okay with the compromise because the compromise is a viable solution. I presented my solution. You could have presented another alternative solution, but instead you decide to launch into personal attacks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is the reason I don't want to do business. Because this is your method of dealing with it.
Yeah, this is how you conduct business.
No, this is not how you conduct business because this has nothing to do with the business. You immediately personally attack me. I'm saying I don't give a fuck how profitable the business is because my respect is more important than being in business with you. This has zero to do with how you conduct business. I've illustrated that you don't know how to conduct business. You were cool making money. You were cool building it because you had a particular goal in mind, but your goal was short-sighted. My goal was the marathon. You was running the 100-meter dash. And cool. You got to the 100 meters in fucking 10.3. You almost broke a world record. That's great. You still didn't finish the marathon in an hour and 30 because that's a fucking record. That's a record for your ass.
I was just here to keep the teams even.
I was just curious. Well, I guess I really wasn't curious as much as I just took this time to have the dialogue with my brother on the podcast so y'all can listen and y'all can understand and y'all can maybe think to yourselves when y'all are getting into some conflicts with the people that you're involved with, personally, romantically, business-wise, y'all might want to rethink the immediate personal attack that has zero to do with the solution. Because if whatever you're saying isn't a solution, it's probably pointless to say. It's probably passive aggressive.
Both of you.
Yep.
He's being nice. You motherfuckers ain't shit.
You're right. I'm not being nice. They ain't shit. But I didn't want to say that part because I want somebody to get the message.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's all good. We about to be done, so it works.
Y'all still ain't shit. Still ain't shit. It's good. Look, to me, you ain't shit. So hopefully you got the message, but you